Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, dear students, today we are going to start with our unit number 16. That is the one act play in our syllabus. The name of the play is 14. And let us see what are the main points of the play 14. So, first of all, we are going to start with the setting and the context of the play so that it will be easier for you to understand the proceedings of the play. So, the play actually takes place in the elegant house of Mrs. Pringle, that is in the city of New York, America, and actually she is hosting a formal dinner party with precisely 14 guests, and she has planned very carefully to impress an important guest. So that is the background, the context of the play. Now let us look at the purpose of the play. And basically, the dinner is meant to help Mrs. Pringle's daughter, her name is Aline, get engaged to Mr. Morgan. And Miss Morgan is a wealthy and a desirable bachelor, so she has arranged this dinner because of that. And the guest list is a display of social status and ambition. That means all the prominent members, rich people, they have been invited on the dinner. Well, dear students, the guest list, that is very important, and the number 14 here should be mentioned because number 14 is symbolically very important. The dinner table, the menu, number of courses, and social expectations, but that is all depending on having exactly 14 people, because the number of chairs on that dining table, that is 14. And in fact, if one loses or adds even one guest, that is going to disturb the whole arrangements. Well, everything does not go according to the plan, and we see that there is a crisis. Actually, there was a snowstorm, and that has affected the city, and well, that causes actually multiple guests to cancel at the last moment, which definitely is going to disturb the arrangements made by Mrs. Pringle. So each cancellation throws Mrs. Pringle into panic because the number of guests keep changing. Well, as I've already said, there was an arrangement for 14 people, and when the guests started to cancel their presence, obviously Mrs. Pringle very desperately tries to find substitute guests to maintain the number 14, because she has to fix the situation so that she does not need to alter the arrangements anytime. And so new invitations are given, which creates a lot of confusion and chaos, because at the last moment, right at the 11th hour, it's probably difficult to find the appropriate guests. Well, now, as we have been saying, that we have to fix the situation. So Mrs. Pringle invites the people. Well, she does not fully like or approve of, but just to keep the number 14 intact, she was forced to invite those people. And every new yes and no forces her to rearrange the entire seating and menu, and sometimes she would say, okay, pick the plates up for one guest, and then she had to replace them. So all these unexpected replacements are there and causing a lot of headache to Mrs. Pringle. Well, because the situation has got now very tense, the play very humorously exposes, first of all, we may say, the social pretensions, and alongside that we see that the superficial things which are present in the society, rather superficial standards we may say, of the high society, and the obsession with the appearance. And so all these are definitely causing a lot of amusement for the viewers. And we see that the stress caused by the social rituals or traditions, so all these are very amusing and interesting. Well, at that point, dear students, we see that Mr. Morgan, the most important guest, well, he also cancels due to a cold, and definitely the weather is very stormy. Ironically, all efforts to impress him become meaningless. But just as Mrs. Pringle resigns herself to disaster, the unexpected guest, well, the Tuppers and their friends, they find themselves with some standing, some sitting on laps, and the husband perched on a stool, so creating a lively, chaotic scene. And so the final count miraculously settles back to exactly 14. So that is exactly what Mrs. Pringle was looking for, including Mr. Pringle at the head of the table, fulfilling all of Mrs. Pringle's aesthetic and social desires. So the play ends with Mrs. Pringle relieved and delighted, attributing the fortunate outcome to chance or good luck, while the audience understands it as a humorous twist of fate or a lesson in patience and perspective. So that is how the play has unfolded, and definitely it is a very interesting play, mocking at the superficial standards and the fake, we may say, uh, social pretensions. So that is how, dear students, the play ends. So it ends on a very positive note, and everything goes probably in favor of Mrs. Pringle. So with that, dear students, we have come to the end of the main points of the play, so that I believe you must have understood now how the play goes on and how it finishes off. Thank you very much, dear students, for today's session.